My name is James Rowlands. In 2015, I teamed up with my friend Dan White to create the WNR podcast. Since then, we have been giving you everything that's happened on the WWE Network. Now, in 2018, not only are we live for the Big Four events and every NXT Takeover, but we celebrate 20 years since the birth of the Attitude Era. Plus, every month we'll bring you 205 Live, collections, new content, W pay-per-views and latest news on the WWE Network. Until we've watched everything, we are with you, and we are the WNR.
Pain. Noun. Physical or mental suffering and distress. Pain does not discriminate, coming for the weak and strong alike.
The biggest threat that Aleister Black has ever encountered's Lars Sullivan. No! Sullivan catches Black Mass!
I don't believe it!
I am gonna take everything that you've worked your entire life for. No one's fading the black but you, Aleister!
Pain is the weapon of choice for the vile and oppressive.
Oh my God! The merciless women's champion! A painful pattern unfolding.
And the signature hallmark of the unhinged and deranged.
Nikki Cross has seen enough!
Shayna! I'm gonna take the NXT Women's Championship.
Pain is ever pervasive, at the root of all conflict and discord. But ultimately, pain leaves you with a choice. You can either feel it,
What a valiant effort from DIY!
or you can inflict it. And once pain has been unleashed, there is no controlling the path of destruction it will leave in its wake.
We're not confined by that wrestling ring, Johnny Wrestling. I'm not coming to Chicago to wrestle. I'm coming to beat the hell out of you.
Tonight, pain takes over the hearts and souls of NXT. Tonight, pain takes over Chicago.
Yes, hello, I am James Rowlands, and as always I'm joined by
Dan White.
And today it's the WNR162 Part 2. And it's NXT Takeover Chicago. Now, we've just seen the opening promo. Dan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's kind of it's not focusing on one match. It's kind of a wide variety. It's picking out points of all the matches. And, you know, another good thing about the NXT is that they're not always focusing on one point. They've got a few personal feuds going on. They've got the title feuds going on. So it is a good mix of everything that the show has to offer. Yeah,
it was about pain, wasn't it? They were talking about pain. Pain for everybody, whether it be Lars Sullivan, the pain he's inflicted on Aleister Black, or the pain Nikki Cross has inflicted on Shayna Baszler. What is important, another little fact they showed there, Gargno 392 days ago at NXT Chicago the first time round. And quite incredible now, this time later, at NXT Chicago 2, we're getting a rematch. Vic Joseph, Percy Watson / Jackson, and Nigel McGuinness are on commentary as we start this off. But let's do the alternate intro. Oh, and shock the system. So we're going to get Undisputed Era to begin with. So, Dan, we've got a prediction league. Do you want to explain that to everybody?
Yes, we have 3 prediction leagues going. We've got the NXT Takeover events. We've got the WWE pay-per-view events, and we've got a bonus prediction league. And all them scores are going to get added together at the end of the year. And the loser has to wear a T-shirt of the victor's choice for whenever the victor chooses, really. And it's normally going to be at a Raw or SmackDown event we go to regularly at the O2 Arena.
So at this moment in time for NXT Takeover events, it is 2-1 to Dan. He did win the first one. Got perfect score for the first NXT Takeover. So we'll see what happens now. So if you want to open up your predictions, Dan. So as the Undisputed Era here, as the Undisputed Era wrestling here tonight, I think the best alternate intro is Dan, something for you. And maybe this will help you out because we're all friends basically. So it's neighbours. Everybody needs good neighbours. Just a friendly wave each morning helps to make a better day. Neighbours need to get to know each other. Next door is only a footstep away. Neighbours, everybody.
Now, come on, James. If you're going to do it, you've got to do it in the Scottish accent.
That's home and away. I do it. Neighbours, though. Everybody needs good neighbours with a little understanding. You can find the perfect flair. Oh, fucking hell, it goes on for ages. That's when good neighbours become good friends. And I think you should be friendly towards the Undisputed Era here tonight, Dan. And I think you might. I can see it in your eyes, you know that. So it is prediction time, Dan. Do you want to tell me who you've gone for as the Undisputed Era here? And so are Birch and Only Lorcan.
Well, James, you know I say that I don't care who wins the championship as long as it is not the undeserving fucking Era. And I haven't gone for the undeserving Era. I have gone for Handsome Kyle and Roddy S.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I've gone, weirdly, that's so weird because I've gone O'Reilly and Strong. So if you put those names together, it completes them. Roddy Strong, Handsome Kyle. So there you go. We have both gone the same to start this off to make it fun. So keys to victory, Dan. Who needs to do what to win as the bell rings?
Well, I think Pete Dunne needs to make an appearance to kind of even it up because you've got Adam Cole, baby. He's going to obviously try and a sneak attack at some point or other during the match because, you know, that's the kind of twat that he is. So Lorcan and Birch need to keep eyes on, not get distracted by that wart on the anus of society that is standing ringside.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. Well, I think that's interesting to see. I think that was talked about on the live show. First, I'd like to thank everybody for their support on the live show and the reaction that we got from it. And, of course, I was talking about it's going to be a hard-hitting affair, and would Adam Cole be involved in this? And speaking of Adam Cole, he was on the kickoff panel earlier and basically saying, I'm not just the best in NXT, not just the best in WWE, he's the best on the freaking planet, you know, so he's got a lot to say for himself, even though he hasn't got a match. But this has started well in the early going, but O'Reilly seems to have taken over on Danny Burch. Now Burch trying to fight out the submission, pushes O'Reilly away. You're a fan of O'Reilly, Lo, so at least that's one member of Undisputed Era, as he boots Burch.
Yes, that is very true. But O'Reilly looking to jump over Burch, but Burch just picks a leg out of the air, drops O'Reilly to the mat, and these two guys are trading big right hands in the middle of the ring. Tag to Only Lorcan.
Who do you like more, Burch or Lorcan?
I'd have to say Burch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
He's just a preference of mine, you know. I think it's partly because he's English. But I don't know. It's just, you know, the matches that these two guys had, they was very impressive. And, you know, now they're teaming together. It's like a Sheamus and Cesaro kind of situation.
It is a situation. And it is with these two, you know, kind of oddball team. But they've been working well together. They kind of got mutual respect, haven't they, after fighting each other and learning the hard way, really. But, you know, it's interesting to say that Lorcan and Burch probably been tag team partners longer than O'Reilly and Strong have. Because if you look at it, you know, Strong's only been there for a month. So no matter what happens, you got to think, even with Adam Cole, how well did it actually work as a tag team? Oh, Lorcan gets distracted then by Strong. You got to think Fish has been in the year of Strong, say how he works for O'Reilly and what they do. It's the undisputed way with Burch and Lorcan. I think they just go for it when they're in the ring. See Lorcan with the chops. I love the style of these guys as well, you know.
Yeah, all four of these guys are quite hard hitting, and you know, I think Burch and Lorcan are the more hard hitting of the two. O'Reilly's got a bit of a technical side to him, and Roderick Strong just goes for backbreakers all the time.
Yeah, he's a messiah on the backbreaker. But like I say, he beat Sanity at TakeOver last year. If we look at last year's TakeOver results on the live show, we saw Roderick Strong involved there. So at least he's been in NXT for a little while now, as Birch has got a tag in Hitsy and Seguri. And for a man 40 years old, he moves around like a 20-year-old cruiserweight.
He does indeed, yes, a very talented guy. And, you know, I've got a feeling, though, but if he ever goes up, he'll be lost in the shuffle as well.
Yeah, I think maybe with Lorcan, he's got more of a chance, you know, because the old young connection. But Undisputed Era doing well. Birch getting distracted by O'Reilly and Strong take him out with a drop kick. Maybe it's there's just hanging out a little bit with Birch. I am surprised they are getting used this well. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, you know, considering the depth of the tag team, there's a few others that might be a bit sore that they're not part of this pay-per-view.
Yeah, I mean, with heavy machinery involved, maybe they've been around enough now to go against the Undisputed Era and try and get something there, or maybe the Street Profits. But instead it's Lorcan and Birch, who are working well together. But at this moment in time, it is the Undisputed team. And O'Reilly's doing most of the work, but he's impressing. He's definitely the worker of the group, isn't he?
Most definitely, yeah. And I think that's kind of why I like him. He's even got a comical side to him as well, as I showed you in that YouTube clip that I saw him, you know, just his highlight, so to speak.
Now Strong taunting Lorcan. There's another good thing about TakeOver. They get given a lot of time to be able to tell the story. So you know now, with, like I said, 5 matches, this can go at least, you know, 15, 20 minutes and tell a good story. As Adam Cole, baby, looking on. Of course, the North American champion, for anybody listening at home. And, well, whilst we got that kind of, as Birch tries to come back, we should say EC3 was on the kickoff panel as well earlier. And he was saying victory after victory after victory. I couldn't agree with him more, really. But he said he's not done, and you will see him again here tonight. So will he get involved in one of these matches? We just don't know. He might get involved here and say he's had enough of the Undisputed Era.
Well, haven't we all?
Well, Birch gets out of submission, but as soon as he does, O'Reilly takes him down.
Working over, knees to the ribs, elbows to the ribs, following up, bouncing off the ropes and another knee to the ribs, and it's just the palm strikes to the...
Birch trying to cover up, but they're coming through. Now he's trying to work the arm, O'Reilly is.
They're trying to get that cross arm breaker locked in. I think Danny Birch is too much of an intelligent wrestler. He's been around the block a few times. He knows, you know, a lot of escapes for a lot of moves.
He knows exactly where he is in the ring at all times. And like I say, you can see with the arms locked there that he was blocking at the same time. With the veteran experience of Birch, you still got to remember Lorcan's still a young man, the same with Adam Cole. And now Strong got tagged in, but Birch fighting out the corner. Oh.
Roderick Strong, though, with quite a high elevated drop kick, taking down Birch. But Birch managing to kick out.
Ah. Beautiful there by Strong, and now he goes to submission. And Lorcan.
Birch is busted open on the head.
Yes, Birch gets to his feet, but Strong catching a big back elbow. Birch gets out of the way of Strong's knee.
Oh, high back body drop. Can he get across to tag Lorcan in, though? No. O'Reilly's in, takes down Lorcan. Danny Birch with a headbutt to the chest stops O'Reilly in his tracks.
And now Lorcan desperate for the tag. O'Reilly don't know where he is. Finally tags in Roderick Strong.
Only Lorcan gets in as well.
Lorcan with a couple of clotheslines and a right hand chop. And only Lorcan powers up.
Turns Strong inside out of a big clothesline.
I think it's fair to say only Lorcan's on fire, baby.
Yes, he comes in running uppercut. O'Reilly tries his luck, but he just gets caught with 3 big chops. Down goes Strong off the apron. O'Reilly ducks, but he gets kicked through the ropes.
And Lorcan's still not finished. Now he's going to go running. Oh!
Here now sends himself straight over the top rope, takes out both Strong and O'Reilly.
And now he can feel the championship. Lorcan throwing in Strong. Picks him up. Oh,
Exploder suplex. Bang. Big uppercut. Could this be it? One, two. Oh. No, Roderick Strong managed to get the shoulder up at 2.
2. That was too close to call there. Lorcan came running through. It's a speedy moves out as well. Deceptively quick as he chopping Roderick Strong and handsome Kyle O'Reilly.
Bang, big elbow for O'Reilly. Bang, big elbow for Strong. Follows it up with another one for O'Reilly. Gets caught by Strong.
Oh.
He gets thrown into O'Reilly for both men.
And now Birch gets the tag in. And they're going to look to put him away. We've seen this before. Oh!
Plants him on his head with a DDT.
1, 2.
Ah, fucking O'Reilly.
Well, why weren't Lorcan looking, mate? Why? Well, Kyle O'Reilly stopped it, but now he gets thrown out. They're going to do it again. They've got something even worse in store. And they're going to go up Doomsday Device. Oh!
Jesus Christ. Lorcan gets pushed off the apron. Lands on his back on the hard bit.
Then down, and Lorcan now gets caught with a kick by Strong. Insecurity as well.
Rocks Birch. O'Reilly gets tagged in. A couple of slaps and some knees and some kicks.
But Birch still in this. Headbutt section and knee, but...
Both men are a bit wobbly on their feet.
Oh.
O'Reilly follows up with a knee to the midsection. Vertical suplex goes for the cover. 2. Oh, but Birch with the kick out.
He gets caught in the arm breaker. But Birch still trying to hold on. And now O'Reilly just working on the hand, trying to loosen the grip.
Birch doing his best to fight it.
1 finger left. And now he's got it. And Birch hopping to try and get to the rope, trying to turn it.
He's doing everything he can to fight out.
And he does.
Very intelligent there from Birch.
Well, everything he got managing to scramble across. The damage may have already been done, though, as a concern. Strong gets a tag in. It's gone. We see the replay. Why?
God, fucking hell. It's like a whiplash as well.
And now O'Reilly setting up Birch in the corner. Strong follows it in with a knee. Front first slam. O'Reilly boots him in the face with a kick. 1, 2.
And Danny Birch stays in this match. I have no idea how.
Oh my God, he's a tough son of a bitch.
He is. He's as tough as a $2 steak.
Oh my God. Credit. Adam Cole is barking out the orders, and now Strong's going to run towards him. No!
Birch with a headbutt.
Here comes O'Reilly.
Sends him over the top into Strong.
Lorcan gets the tag and he's up somehow. No, not again. Oh.
A double blockbuster to the undeserving era pair on the outside of the ring. This has got to be it, surely.
Don't call me Shirley. They're going to do this. The Cinderella story is going to come true. Birch has got O'Reilly. Oh,
uppercut off
God.
the shoulders of Birch. Too close to the ropes.
1, 2.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Disqualification.
Someone kick that cunt in the fucking throat.
Adam Cole pulls out O'Reilly. Come on.
He has been eliminated from the match, but I think the damage may have already been done by Adam Cole, you twat.
Well, the fans booing that, which is a bit of a surprise.
Come Pete Dunne, come from behind.
Well, Danny Birch struggling to get to his feet. Lorcan throws O'Reilly in. I think Lorcan's a legal man along with O'Reilly. And now they're going to finish off that DDT. No, it's going to be the other way round. Strong pulls Danny Birch out, throws him on the announce table. And O'Reilly's got the guillotine on Danny Birch.
Legs wrapped round his waist as well.
Birch trying to fight it.
It's Lorcan.
Lorcan trying to fight it. They all look the same to me. Bald white men. Pushes O'Reilly off.
Oh, looking for his big uppercut. Blind tag from Roddy Strong. He walks into an uppercut, though, from only Lorcan.
Oh, but he gets caught with a knee by Strong. And now Roddy Strong slam. No, Lorcan lands on his feet.
Chop block takes Roddy Strong down.
No, powerbomb.
Rolls him up 1, 2. Oh. Turns him round into a half Boston. Tap.
And he pulls Strong in the middle of the ring.
Oh, for fuck's sake, O'Reilly.
And O'Reilly boot to Lorcan. Lorcan liked it. I know he's got the choke on Lorcan. Here comes Birchlow.
Crossface. Go on, he's tapping.
Tap. O'Reilly's caught. Strong's caught. This is going to be it. Undisputed Era.
Tap.
Oh.
O'Reilly managing to boot Lorcan in the face, breaking the move on Roderick Strong.
And listen to the reception here at Chicago for this tag team match. We said it would be good.
All four men struggling to make it to their feet after quite an exhausting start to the match.
And which way is this going to go? Birch and Lorcan won it. Here we go.
All four men having a slugfest in the middle of the ring.
Oh, O'Reilly knocks down Birch with a knee, and now it's Strong and Lorcan.
Lorcan's fighting them both off. Slaps to the face of O'Reilly.
Oh.
Strong comes running in with a big knee.
Oh, chop down kick and knee, forearm on a knee.
And the leg sweep clothesline takes down Lorcan.
3.
For the victory.
Fucking hell, what a way to start. I know the Undisputed Era won, but my God, what a good match that was. I mean, this was a match that I thought might have been kind of hard-hitting and exciting, and I think it ticked all the boxes. I think what a fantastic way to start the show here. Real hard-hitting, real kind of nice storytelling as well. Birch and Lorcan lost nothing in defeat there to the Undisputed Era, and the Undisputed Era, well, Strong and O'Reilly proved as a tag team they got the job done without Adam Cole. So there's still, and Birch and Lorcan can argue, well, Cole got involved to begin with, so if it's 2-on-2 next time, will it happen again? But, well, I mean, what are your thoughts on that, Dan?
Yeah, you know, I'm glad that Adam Cole got fucked off out of it, and, you know, it had a minor bit of interference. It could have changed the outcome of the match. You never know, do you? But I think these two guys, Roderick Strong included as well, you know, well, all four of these guys, Roderick Strong, they put on a brilliant performance, and again told a great story that these two teams absolutely hate each other, and, you know, it makes it even more spicy when the tag team gold is on the line.
What a fucking match, and what a way to start. And because of that, we both get a point, so it's 1 point all. That's good, isn't it?
It's good, isn't it?
Points to start us off. And listen to that ovation for Birch and Lorcan. They might be losers here tonight, but they might be the real winners. And they gave everything they had. What tremendous effort. I think they finally arrived in NXT for people that never knew who they were. You see Lars Sullivan get ready backstage, pulling away. Oh, Kairi Sane at ringside. Did we see anybody at ringside maybe tonight?
Yeah, Kairi Sane.
Yeah, Kairi Sane, Pirate Princess. I'm talking about maybe anybody new. Of course, we saw EC3 in the crowd at TakeOver. And, of course, we saw another man in the crowd at TakeOver, Ricochet, action next against the Velveteen Dream. So let's have a look at the promo.
You know, for a while, the name Ricochet always coincided with this kid who could do flips. I kind of set an expectation for myself that I have to stay at a certain level or exceed it a lot of times.
The one thing you can expect is the unexpected.
For 15 years, I have scraped and clawed my way to the top of every single company that I have been in.
The one and only is in NXT.
The one and only. That must mean you're blessed. I'd say I'm blessed.
Dripping in finesse and attitude, the Velveteen Dream has certainly proved he's tough enough.
When you're truly blessed, you don't need to struggle. Being blessed means that you're equipped with intangibles, with it. Do you want to know what it is? Every word they say, every gesture, hooked, just like that. Ricochet's good. That's athletically. You can impress a few people, but can you make them feel it?
No, no, no. Understand this. Anything that you can do, the Dream can do better.
Prove it.
Velveteen, what's the worst struggle he's had? Being eliminated from a reality TV show?
The Dream has no memory of that.
And not only that, he gets his NXT contract. He gets his opportunity. Well, I got mine. And I wasn't handed it. I earned it.
There's a monarchy here in NXT. And Ricochet believes that he's the king. That's funny to the Dream. Well, if the Dream were to pick a crown, he chose to be the prince. The difference between a king and a prince, the king was good, but that prince, he knows that there's a bigger crown. At NXT Takeover Chicago,
when 100% of my focus is on the Velveteen Dream,
the king will fall.
the only thing that he's going to experience,
the monarchy dies,
is defeat.
The Velveteen Dream will rise
at the hands of King Ricochet.
Well. I mean, what do you make of that, Dan? Eh?
Well, what a build-up. Ricochet is trying to make his name, and the Velveteen Dream saying, well, you know, he calls himself the king. I'm a prince. I don't need a crown. And anything the one and only can do, so can the Dream. And it's kind of, you know, just a case of the Dream wanting to get the respect he feels he earns. And he's coming out with a homage to Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. One of the weirdest outfits I've seen. Is Hogan return nearly happening? Is it coming soon? Usually he mocks Ricochet. Or usually, mocks the wrestlers that he's wrestling. We've seen him with spray paint with Dream on and Cassius Ohno. Mocks for him. And now coming out, does he think he's a Hulk Hogan of NXT? And what a story it is, yeah. He's Dream is a show-off. And this character has got such an ego. Ricochet is just so fucking cool. And anybody that doesn't get Ricochet really needs to reassess the situation themselves. Situation. Because this will feature some of the best things ever. The way the Dream is, I can't wait for the standoffs. It's going to be so cool and what they do. Before we go too far, predictions for this. Now, this is a difficult one to call because the Dream, you know, victory for him. He needs a few victories to back himself up. But I think with Ricochet, he did lose at TakeOver, didn't he, in the ladder match. This time round, I am going to go for one-on-one against the Dream, Ricochet to win this match.
Oh, have you... Prepare yourself. Because the Velveteen Dream against Ali B, he did come up only just too short, but he still managed to earn his respect. And I think that respect goes a long way, especially as far as the Velveteen Dream goes, because, you know, I think he thrives on people saying his name. And I think Ricochet is going to be saying his name. He's going to be saying, Velveteen Dream, I beat you.
Oh, that's a good one. Ricochet in the prediction. So again, we've gone the same. And Dream's getting a great reception here as he comes out. Taking his time. He does look like a star at this moment. Can he back it up what he says? Full on Hogan poses. Uh-oh, now it's time to get serious. And listen to the reception of Ricochet. Velveteen Dream doesn't care. Laying across the announce table, but he should. Ricochet coming out looking like a star himself. And Ricochet's got like, what is it, gladiatorial kind of...
He's got a set of angel wings going on his jacket there.
Well, the one and only King Ricochet. And he's ripped.
He's got a 10-pack.
Can I say he's absolute? That is true, isn't it? I can bring it out of time just for one night for Ricochet. So, keys to victory. This is a very difficult one to call for keys. I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll do Velveteen Dream. For me, Dream wants to win. He's going to have to slow down Ricochet. And that's by either with mind games and trying to take him out off his game, or to try and do the old-fashioned way of taking a leg out so he can't do anything awesome. You have to ground Ricochet. I think Ricochet is a good technical wrestler himself, but like I say, he relies heavily on the high fly, and I think the Dream will try to do that, or just work the mind games heavy. And I think he's already done that by throwing Ricochet off a little bit by dressed as Hulk Hogan. But what does Ricochet want to do if he wants to beat Dream?
I think, you know, he just needs to come out and do what he does. He needs to obviously keep his distance from Velveteen Dream. We know, both these guys, they're tremendous on the mat. And, Ricochet just needs to keep his distance, stick a move, hit him with a few big shots, and I think that'll be it for the Dream.
Yeah, well, the bell rings. Both men staring at each other, thinking about you look stupid in that outfit. And the crowd pretty split. This is a bit like Rock versus Hogan. Is that what they're trying to do? That's hilarious. They've been talking trash on Twitter to each other. Now we're finally going to get it on as well.
Is this a number one contenders match?
I think it's good as, isn't it? I don't think Ciampa or Gargano are concerned with anything to do with the NXT title at the moment. And I think Ricochet and Dream, they want that. They want that opportunity. And I think if they win it here, I think it'd be hard pressed to argue they should be next in line.
Indeed, yes. And, and the likes of the B card that didn't quite make it to NXT Takeover.
EC3's at Takeover. EC3 is here tonight. It all depends, because you think about it, if Lars Sullivan walks out here NXT champion, do you really think one-on-one Ricochet and Velveteen Dream can get the job done when he couldn't two-on-one? So that is a question you've got to ask yourself. They've got a proof tank here tonight. We started off really technical. Dream's caught him between Ricochet's legs.
Throws his bandana at him, gets him in a side headlock, but Ricochet gets Velveteen Dream's head between his legs now.
Now Dream, again, trying to turn him, but Ricochet's got the legs hooked. Now Dream turns it around.
Ricochet fighting out, though. He's got Dream's arm bent behind his back, wrenching it back, trying to get his shoulders to the mat for a 3 count.
All gets him down, but Dream gets up before any damage. Now into a headlock. Dream pushes Ricochet down. No.
Ricochet just grounds the Dream. I think he's trying to prove that he can go technical with the best of them. Dream rolls up Ricochet, but only gets a 1 count.
1. Yeah, that's what he's saying in the build-up to this, that he's not just a kind of high-flying guy. He can do it all when it comes in the ring, and I think the Dream wants to kind of prove him wrong. But is the Dream tough enough in this match? Oh, shoulder block there by Dream. Now is he brushing Ricochet aside? Nice leapfrog by Ricochet. But Dream dodges the clothesline. Tilt-a-whirl, but Ricochet lands on his feet. And another standoff. Ricochet rolls round the back. Cartwheels across, then dives under. And that's what I was talking about. These types of face-offs. Ricochet lands like a superhero. Dream there, taunting him.
The Dream, is he getting frustrated? Is he realising that he can't actually do what Ricochet can do?
Well, this is the thing. Ricochet can back it up. And then Dream saying, well, alright, let's see what I've got then. Oh. Well, now it's changed. It was technical. Now it's slugfest. Both step on each other. Ricochet went for the roll-up. Dream's up. Ricochet with a go behind.
Dream gets out. Ricochet rolls through. Head scissors takedown. Nips up to his feet. A lovely drop kick.
And he sends Dream into the turnbuckle. Ricochet, cool, calm and collected. Here he comes running in. Sent onto the apron, but he blocked it.
Oh. Ricochet looking to springboard in. He gets Velveteen Dream goes against the top rope, hangs Ricochet up on it, throat first, and he tumbles to the outside.
Oh, that was a mistake by Ricochet. Would have been the last one that he makes in this match. His Dream keeps on him. Brother. He throws him in.
It's funny because Hogan's a racist.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Do you think that's why they've done it a little bit? Because, the Hogan thing is like, well, how can we prove that he's over his kind of racism? I'll tell you what, why don't we have a Dream just as Hogan? And then he'd say, look at this. It's going against Ricochet as well, eh? Hey?
Indeed, yes. And even the referee. Well, he's quite tame.
Well, yeah, he's dancing, isn't he? Referee getting in the Dream's face, say, come and be clean about this. And Dream's got to take his advantage when he can. He's grounded Ricochet at this moment in time.
Dropping Ricochet on a top rope by his throat again.
Dream taunting. Doesn't want to take too long with Ricochet.
He springboards his way in off the top rope from his knees. And he's mocking Ricochet.
And now he's taunting again. And this is Velveteen Dream's game. Take this time picking up Ricochet with a net breaker. A rude awakening. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh.
No, Ricochet managing to kick out.
Ah. He throws. No, Ricochet reverses Dream.
Throws him against the ropes. Follows out with a big elbow. Ricochet looking to go flying, but Velveteen Dream just shoves him through the second and bottom rope.
He does go flying right onto the outside, onto those mats. And wow. Dan, how thin are those mats?
They are wafer thin, mere millimetres thick, sitting on concrete.
Well, can the Dream fly now? He's going to go attempt it. Oh, jumps to the second ropes over. And that was high flying by Velveteen Dream there. He's shown he can.
It's not as pretty as Ricochet's flying, though, is it?
No. But still, it's effective. Throws Ricochet. Can he get him down? No. Ricochet gets shouldered up at 2.
2.
It's like his first day of doing it. You know what I mean? It's like, right, try on the second rope first. Now Ricochet with a sorry. Now Velveteen Dream with a submission. He's got the arms clasped, just trying to stop the breath of Ricochet. And I think the Dream at this moment in time has proven that he can go toe-to-toe with Ricochet. I don't know what you think.
He's certainly getting into Ricochet's head. He's, cutting him off before Ricochet gets a chance to move. And I think, that's quite vital part of going up against Ricochet.
Well, Dream clasping all he's got. But Ricochet now trying to get the crowd behind him when he gets to his feet. With the punches, but just one shot by the Dream floors Ricochet. And the crowd chanting Velveteen Dream. Ricochet responds with a kick though and says the Dream flying across the ring. Dream's back to his feet, walks into a back elbow laid by Ricochet. Gets his foot caught but manages to hit with a right hand. Gets thrown back in the corner. But it's the quickness of Ricochet dodging the Dream. Throws him to the outside. But just like that, Velveteen straight on Ricochet. Baseball slides him off. Dream back in and he's not letting Ricochet breathe at all.
Ricochet looking for the step up enziguri. Dream ducks it though.
I dare say Dream looks like he's a step ahead of Ricochet at the moment.
Ricochet rolls through, sends Dream tumbling across the mat. Perched in the corner. Dream pushes him off and a lovely rolling double knees to the head.
Dream to the outside. Are we going to see Ricochet flying? That's what got him in trouble in the first place. Here he comes.
Suicide dive through the top rope. Takes out the Dream.
But I don't think he's finished. Here comes Ricochet again. Over the top. A corkscrew splash on Dream. Throws him in. Dream's over in the corner.
Ricochet getting up ahead of steam. A big uppercut followed by a slap. Throwing him into the second turnbuckle. 619 sends him back across the ring.
Ricochet now springboarded back in with the uppercut.
Lovely from Ricochet. Goes for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh.
But the Velveteen Dream managing to kick out. I think Ricochet's starting to feel it now. He's woken up.
And it's just his offense is just so quick, so sudden. Dream can't stop it. Ricochet with the Irish whip to Dream. Dream responds with a kick though.
A lovely neck breaker from Ricochet. Standing shooting star. 2. Oh, only managing
2. The Dream was like, shit, that was nearly done then, wasn't it? Rolling on his front, make sure he can't get pinned again. And the crowd into this match again as Ricochet picks up the Dream.
The Dream falls down, sits on his backside. Lulling Ricochet in, but pulls him through the second and top row. Outside, Ricochet lands on his feet, goes up top.
Oh. Dream crotches Ricochet on top though.
Yeah, bouncing against that top rope.
I still say this position favours Ricochet, even though he just got caught with a forearm.
Most definitely, yeah. Especially if Dream goes up to meet him, which he is.
Well, now Dream's trying to get Ricochet on his shoulders. And Ricochet responds with a slap.
Slaps him down to the mat. Is he going to go for it?
Well, this could be his chance. Ricochet getting his balance. Is it time? No.
Oh, Velveteen Dream bounces up to the second rope. Ricochet jumps off onto the apron. He's looking to hang the Dream up.
Well, you know exactly what Dream was trying to do, and now Dream's on one side, Ricochet on the other, but Dream's caught Ricochet. Death Valley Driver, oh my God.
From the second rope, Ricochet looks fucked.
And that might be it. Goes into the cover. 1, 2.
Oh. And Ricochet just managing to kick out.
Well, that was sin impact there.
Well, Velveteen took a bit of a bump as well, though, to be fair.
And another great match.
Most definitely, yeah.
And now the Dream might be looking for the Purple Rainmaker. Is he going to go up, try and put Ricochet away? And Dream did exactly the same move Ricochet just done. When Ricochet tried to knock him off the top. Dream now lands on the second rope. And now Ricochet's up.
It is a shout out to Ricochet. Prince Puma.
Wow. And now Dream's got... Oh my God, Ricochet.
Oh. On the edge of the apron, lifts him up, a delayed vertical suplex. Both men landing hard on them wafer-thin mats.
Oh my God, that's it. What did you just realise, Dan? I know you're a big Ricochet fan. What's the Dream doing?
Well, I thought I recognised them trunks. And if you look back at images of Prince Puma, he has got them trunks that Velveteen Dream is wearing. So you said he didn't have his face spray painted on them. I think they're more of a shout out to his Prince Puma days, which I think is very intelligent by the Dream.
Yes, that's true. And Prince Puma, that's what Ricochet was under a mask, of course, for Lucha Underground. And he was a Lucha Underground champion for about a year or so. Can both men get in? Count of 9. Oh my God. Both men just managed to beat it, but what a hellacious impact that was.
Ricochet, even though he managed to get to his feet and dive in the ring before the count of 10, I think he's still feeling.
If it was me, it would have taken a count out loss.
No shame in that. Well, could be internal bleeding for either man.
Well, it might be hyperextended their arms, their legs. Both could be out, and they're both helping each other up now. Fans into it again, and oh, Dream hits another one. 1, 2. Oh my God!
And fuck knows how, but Ricochet managing to get his shoulder up at 2.
2. Well, hits this rolling Death Valley Driver. Can't get the job done. Maybe the Dream's thinking now, I just can't beat him.
Well, Ricochet certainly has been on most of the receiving end of this beating tonight.
Yeah.
And if he does pull out a victory, I think it'd just go to show how resilient he is.
But I do believe in NXT, even though what Ricochet's accomplished and, you know, with Dream, that at the moment in time they are equal, you know?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
And now Dream gets caught in the right hand by Ricochet.
Velveteen struggling to his feet, but he answers back to Ricochet. Both men taking their time. They've both beaten down.
We're getting a yay punch and kicks. Ricochet just winning that exchange. Uppercut by Dream. Make that 2. But Ricochet back with the forearms and a back elbow. And oh my God, Dream's caught him. Gonna go for a DDT? No.
Ricochet catching him, suplexing him, rolling through, trying to power him up, but his back has taken too much punishment. Can't get him up for the second suplex. Gets caught with a super kick from Velveteen Dream. Delivers a big boot of his own.
And now Ricochet with everything he's got running into Dream, but Dream back elbow. Dream's going to take a chance off the top. Misses a clothesline. Oh,
Ricochet turns him inside out.
Now Ricochet's got the Dream again. Dream blocks it down. DDT. Turns him inside out.
Spinning DDT. 1, 2. Ricochet again managing to kick out.
Ricochet's got the most heart in NXT. I've never seen someone take this much of a beating, still get the shoulder up. And the crowd appreciate what's going on here.
So even the crowds are better in NXT.
Another a second match and a second for the action. Not a "This is awesome" chant, just a NXT chant and enjoying the action.
Super Smiley fans there as well. Have a nice day.
Throw him off the cell. And now look at the Dreams and Ricochet. Why don't you stay down? Slapping him. I'm getting sick of you. As I say that, "This is awesome" chant. I jinx it.
Did, yes. The Velveteen Dream getting in Ricochet's face, and I don't even think Ricochet can respond. They're telling Ricochet he's a wrestling god.
Ricochet puts him on his shoulders.
A rolling Death Valley driver of his own, lands on his feet after it, which is very impressive.
And now Ricochet looking around. Is he going up? And he's mocking the Dream. Oh!
Hits the big elbow from the top. 1, 2.
Oh!
And the Dream managing to kick out. So it's just the little things that Ricochet 1, the 2. You know, because they only normally do that when they know they're going to get the victory.
And now Ricochet pushing the Dream in position. He's not going to look for the 630 splash. Now the Dream rolling around, rolling away.
Very, very intelligent from the Dream. He's never going to reach him from there, is he?
No, you can't do it from that distance. Ricochet now. Oh!
Shooting star lands on the knees of Dream, though.
1, 2.
Oh. God. And again, Ricochet managing to kick out.
The Dream cannot believe he's not put Ricochet away. And now the Dream's going to go up and he's not going to go hit Purple Rainmaker from there. He's across the ring.
It's going to be a coast to coast.
Oh!
Ricochet rolls out the way.
Well, Ricochet, Dream was trying his best, Ricochet. Anything you could do, I could do better. Come back to haunt.
Come on, Ricochet. Get up. Get on up.
And now here comes Ricochet.
Bang. Oh. Hits its mark.
Goes for the cover.
1, 2, 3. Oh. My man.
Fucking hell. Ricochet gets the victory there, Velveteen Dream. Lucky it's your match, Dan. So what do you reckon on that quite unbelievable action?
Well, we've said it a lot during the match, but the heart of Ricochet, it just goes on and on and on. And, you know, if he can take a beating like that from Velveteen Dream, who put his absolute everything to it, and I mean a suplex from the apron to the wafer thin mats, Death Valley driver off the second rope, followed by another Death Valley driver, knees up to the shooting star press. I mean, you know, it's who can keep him down?
Exactly. And Ricochet, look at that stance after he wins as well. I mean, I don't know who can keep him down. And what a statement it is by Ricochet here tonight, NXT Takeover. But credit where credit's due to the Velveteen Dream. What a match. And there's some great matches now in NXT. He's building a repertoire for himself, be it with Aleister Black or even Cassius Ohno, and now with Ricochet, really telling a good story. He loses nothing in victory. He must be the best loser in NXT right now, because it doesn't matter. The character's so strong, he can bounce back from it. And it gives Ricochet the victory that he needed to go forward now in NXT.
Just the way with that Death Valley driver, he just rolls through his feet.
So, 2 matches down, and I said this takeover will be the best takeover of all time. Both matches have been fucking brilliant. It's flown by, and we've only got 3 matches left. 2 of them for NXT Championships, and one of them's Gargno Ciampi. I mean, how can we be let down after this? You know, it's been fantastic. Ricochet's won. Adam Cole's not been out here for too long, and he's looking at Velveteen Dream. Has he gained a name?
I would say so.
Look at Ricochet smirking.
Would be good to see a show of respect between these two guys.
It would be nice. But
one and only.
Talk about New Japan Pro Wrestling. You talk about your Lucha Libre stuff. Show me about an hour of wrestling than we just had there with that first match, tag team, and then Ricochet versus Dream. Go on, show me. You can't, can you?
No.
But up next, it is the NXT Women's Championship. It's the most dangerous woman in NXT, Shayna Baszler, versus the craziest woman in WWE, and Nikki Cross. Let's have a look at a promo.
Oh my God, we have a new NXT Women's Champion!
You know what meant more to me than getting my hand raised in that ring?
I'm just trying to imagine the women's division under the reign of Shayna Baszler.
It was walking back in the locker room and seeing the fear in everybody's eyes. Because fear means respect.
You're gonna get smacked in the face with a hard dose of reality, and I am that reality.
Shayna Baszler, decorated mixed martial artist.
Ranked top 10 in the world, she is dangerous, malicious, she's smart and calculated.
I did it cause I want it, and I did it cause I'm good, and I did it just because I can. I did it cause it makes me feel so good, and I did it because the man.
People want to call it bullying. They can put whatever label they want on it. That's not what this is. This is reality. If you can't handle it, you get weeded out. The fight starts here. You train to make your body do exactly what your mind says. So if your mind breaks, your body will break even easier.
The painful pattern unfolding with the Queen of Spades.
Shayna!
Nikki Cross has seen enough!
I do it cause you hate me, and I do it for the ladies and with all of my good time friends. Shayna!
You want to thrive on fear? What happens when there's no fear? There's only chaos.
Do it cause the whole damn world's gone crazy. And man, this is the end.
In our fantasy world, she just won the title.
Shayna Baszler is the NXT Women's Champion.
That was a joke. I beat someone to win this. She hasn't done that, and she's not going to do that.
You want to bully someone, Shayna?
Maybe Nikki Cross is getting the best of her mentally.
At Takeover, my chaos will bring me your championship. My championship.
This is my championship.
Or your championship. My championship. Or your championship.
Just to make you.
Are you serious? You seriously asking me if Nikki Cross has the possibility of taking my championship at NXT Takeover Chicago?
I'm going to take the NXT Women's Championship.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done with this. This is why I don't do these interviews.
So, the Nikki Cross versus Shayna Baszler promo and build-up, it's something I've been really, really enjoying. And it's a story that dates back to Baszler winning the NXT title for the first time against Ember Moon at TakeOver. She said what the best thing wasn't winning the championship, it was going backstage and seeing the fear in everybody's eyes and the respect of that she had from everybody. And everybody was running scared of her. And she says, call it being a bully, she was in control. And everyone was running scared of her, even Dakota Kai. But then when it was Kai, it changed, didn't it? Because then Nikki Cross showed up and said she wasn't scared of Baszler, that she wanted to take her NXT Women's Championship. And for a woman who's bully tactics or intimidating others, Nikki Cross is not intimidated. And the Queen of Spades is in serious trouble once Nikki Cross gets her hand on Baszler. But I think it's a great build-up and different to most women matches that we see. Do you know what I mean? There's not a real clean-cut kind of babyface woman here. It's a story of two crazy ladies fighting over the NXT Women's title. What are your thoughts?
Yes, it's the with Nikki Cross, you can't quite, you never quite know what's going through her mind. She's very unexpected. She's crazy. She's unhinged. She's, she's just completely something else.
Not many women, or not many wrestlers even, can be a heel in the heel groups as long as they have and turn face without much explanation, just being who they are and be cheered. And it's because the character of Nikki Cross is so enjoyable. And we've been a fan of her when she was with Sanity and when she was doing all the crazy things like jumping on people's Alexander Wolf's back and attacking others. Nikki Cross kept that character. And I cannot say and how good the Asuka versus Nikki Cross last Women's Standard match on NXT was last year. One of my favourite matches, I feel, of all time now. I always have that vision of the superplex off the top of the ladder through the announce table. Yes, that did happen in there. And that's how tough Nikki Cross is. I expect to see something like this tonight. Baszler needed good opposition, and she's got it in Nikki Cross. I am a massive fan of Nikki Cross, and I'm really looking forward to this match. We should say, though, prediction-wise, Dan, it is your turn to tell us who you've gone for in this one.
Nikki Cross, she has gone toe-to-toe with some of the best women in NXT, including Asuka. And, she very narrowly lost. With Shayna Baszler, she is something completely different. She has thrived on fear, intimidation. But I don't think that's going to work with Nikki Cross. So I have gone and new women's champion.
Oh, you have got Nikki Cross.
Crazy Cross.
Wow, I'm surprised, and I think my reaction surprise might tell you who I've gone for this one. I've gone for a new... Well, no, I haven't. I've gone Shayna Baszler to retain in this. So I've gone different. What your reason for... Or you've already... Me for Baszler, I think she needs successful title defences. I think Cross is ready for the main roster, and I don't think it's weird that Sanity haven't debuted yet without Nikki Cross. I think Nikki Cross will lose tonight and then will be with Sanity when they debut properly on SmackDown, maybe even a week after Money in the Bank.
Well, do you know why Sanity haven't debuted yet?
Why?
Because Money in the Bank is primarily a singles wrestlers pay-per-view.
Yeah.
And Sanity and have both been kept off screen because, it's there's not really much need for them to be there, and they haven't been there long enough to develop a personal feud to be put onto the main card. So, I think they're going to debut just after Money in the Bank, but with or without Nikki Cross, we'll have to find out.
Yeah, and the lights now highlighting Nikki Cross and Shayna Baszler, and I love the respect the NXT Women's title gets in the kind of the build-up to Revolution. It all started in NXT, even from Sasha Banks versus Bayley to what we had Ember Moon versus Asuka. Now we've got Nikki Cross versus Baszler. It's fantastic to see. Nikki Cross is crazy. She's just mental. There's no words to describe Nikki Cross. But Baszler's tough, the most dangerous woman in NXT. We've seen her come out. She's not batted an eyelid yet. She's been a bit wary of Nikki Cross outside, but in the ring, she says that's her home, and it's her women's championship. Here we go, Baszler versus Cross. Keys to victory, Dan. What does Nikki Cross have to do if she wants to win this?
She just has to be her crazy self, to be honest. Don't get sucked into Shayna Baszler's scare tactics. Don't be intimidated by her. Just, I don't even think Nikki Cross knows what Nikki Cross is thinking.
Well, Baszler going to go punch Cross, and Cross not even moving.
Well, Cross is saying, try it!
And she gets tripped by Baszler, and Nikki Cross loves it. There was something wrong with her where she wants Baszler to put on the Kirifuda clutch.
She's saying, do it! Do it!
Well, Nikki chants, and now she's going after Baszler. I would say Baszler needs to use her MMA style on this, but Nikki Cross has completely thrown her off her game. She's gotten ahead of Baszler where maybe a mat game cannot be taken into effect. The mind game is a huge part in this, and Nikki Cross.
She's got her back turned. Daring Baszler.
Oh, she turns. Faces off with Baszler. Baszler screaming. Goes for the clothesline.
And Cross just jumping on her back, trying to choke out Baszler.
Oh, Baszler might be out here. Baszler back to her feet. Trying to get Nikki Cross off. There you go. Snapmares are down, and now Baszler going to put it in.
The Cross corner. Rams her into it a couple of times to break the hold.
Uh-oh.
And now she's just stomping a mud hole. But Baszler gets out of there as quickly as she can, and she needs to compose herself because just the enigmatic Nikki Cross has just thrown her off her game.
Oh, she dodges Baszler on the apron. Oh, my God, and trips her.
And Cross just traps her in the ring apron and just punching away at her face. She's even punching the mat a couple of times.
To be able to take this offense. As she walks away, Nikki Cross chasing her down.
Jumps on her back again.
And Baszler trying to get Nikki Cross off. Still ramp low. Oh!
Jesus Christ. Drops Nikki Cross back first on the ramp.
Well, she might be down. And that is not good for Nikki Cross, and Baszler going to throw her in, try and get the job done early. Oh my God, she's back to her feet, but knee to the face. Nikki Cross managing to kick out. And now Baszler, most people put the straps down, but she takes the hair bobble out and now going to forearms. Baszler said, "You came to pay for you paid to see me." And now Baszler just being awful to Nikki Cross with the forearms. Horrible reference here. Now trying to stretch her. And Nikki Cross wanted Baszler. This is what Baszler's good at. Wear and tear and a submission in.
But Nikki Cross, she's crazy. It seems like she's absolutely enjoying it. She tries fighting her way back. A couple of punches to the midsection. A big elbow to the jaw.
Oh my God.
But Baszler just catches her with a knee to the face and drops her to the mat again.
Well, Nikki Cross might be out now. Baszler again with a knee.
Cross is just taking it and she's smiling. It's just psyching her up, and Baszler's no idea what to think.
Back down, but Cross gets back up.
Smiling.
Shut him, my cunt!
She slaps herself to psych herself up again, catches Baszler's third attempt.
And now Cross for the forearms to Baszler. And she's rocking the champ, but goes for behind, goes for the Kirifuda. Kirifuda, but no, Nikki Cross with a back suplex. And now both women down.
Cross trying to slap herself back into this match. Gonna have a chew on that rope, girl. And Cross is back on it. Lou Thesz press, punching away at the head of Baszler.
Cross for the clothesline. She likes the punishment, sending Baszler to the corner now.
And she's walking it dry.
Referee trying to get control of this, but Cross just crazy. Now the boots. She's literally kicking Baszler's ass at the moment.
Pretty much.
And now she screams. And she's going up. Looking to put Baszler away.
Flying crossbody. Bang. Hits its mark. 2. But Baszler just managing to kick out. Going back to the outside again to try and get some space, but I don't think that's going to stop Crazy Cross.
Well, she hit the flying Nikki Cross body, didn't she? But couldn't put Baszler away. Now on the apron. And this is going to be bad. Nikki Cross dropped apron there. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
But couldn't get the job done. Baszler showed her toughness and kicking out. But Cross now going to go for the spinning fisherwoman suplex. No.
Baszler catches her with a knee to the jaw, goes for the cover. But Cross managing to kick out.
And now Baszler's going to go for the Kirifuda clutch. Got it in.
The Cross sends her head first into the turnbuckle.
Oh my God. Cross hits it. This is it.
1, 2.
2. Oh.
Baszler gets bottom rope.
She hit the Widow's Peak, but Baszler too close to the ropes. And Nikki Cross still angry. Baszler may be out. I've not seen Shania take this much punishment. And Cross gonna go roll her up. No.
Baszler rolls through. Kirifuda clutch.
She's got it deep in. Known for her toughness. She'll fight this with everything she's got. But it's almost all in, and now she's got the grapevine.
Come on, Nikki, get out.
Cross fading, but still fighting. I don't think she'll tap. Nikki desperate, but Baszler's got it in and Baszler.
Come on, Nikki.
And Nikki now trying to figure out what's going on. What can she do?
Nikki will pass out with a smile on her face.
Now she's fighting this. The Scotswoman's trying to get to that rope. The crowd need to get behind her. Come on. She almost got a smile on her face. She seems to be enjoying this. And I think she is passing out with a smile on her face now. One last gasp maybe from Nikki. No, it's out. That's it. Baszler wins. Cross is out of this.
Wow. She didn't give up though.
No, what a fantastic ending. And Nikki Cross with a story told. Like you said, a smile on her face. Got caught. Wouldn't tap out. Passed out. Oscar tapped out of WrestleMania. Nikki Cross has passed out now. That shows her toughness. And Baszler gets the job done here. I think that was quite a well-told match there. I think each woman...
Again, it was good, I think, for Baszler's benefit that it didn't go on for too long because, she's not that strong. She hasn't got too much of an offence. So, with Nikki Cross getting in most of the strikes, Baszler, just having the odd move here and there, trying to defend herself and that, and finishing it in the way it did. Yeah, it told a great story.
It really did, and we thought Nikki Cross had it won, but Baszler just too close to the ropes, and the Kirifuda clutch will put anybody away, and Nikki Cross did pass out. We should say predictions after that one. It's 2 points each, right. So we both get a point for that. Ricochet and, of course, Velveteen Dream. So then predictions after that. Yes, Dan, I do get the points. I go 3-2 up on the NXT card with 2 matches against. You can pull this back, but Baszler celebrates for the title. I wonder who'll be next in line after Nikki Cross.
Even as Baszler's walking away, Nikki Cross has still got a smile on her face. She is smirking.
She's not smirking, but she's smiling because at least she put her hurt in on Baszler, and maybe she'll get another chance down the road. But up next, the action continues, and it is NXT Loud theme, Painless Fozzy. What?
No mention of Jericho, who is Fozzy.
And I told you when the last time we see him, EC3 is in the crowd. EC3 is NXT. And
NX3, you dickhead.
What?
He's NX3.
No, he is NXT. The promotion will be called NX3. So, excuse me, I think I know more about Ethan Carter III than you do. Alright? And here we are in Chicago. And up next, it is the NXT title on the line. It's Aleister Black versus the Freak. What's his nickname? Versus Lars Sullivan. And let's have a look at the promo.
This path has always led one way.
Oh my God! Black Mass! Knocking out opponent after opponent. Aleister Black's strongest weapon, without a doubt, the Black Mass.
I only need one shot to make my opponents fade to black.
Oh! Black Mass! He hit it! He hit it! That's it!
New NXT champion! I only need one shot to make my opponents fade to black.
Oh! Sullivan catches Black Mass! I don't believe it!
And there's the freak accident!
Aleister, you've never faced anyone like me!
Lars Sullivan!
Absolute monstrous individual.
guy's an absolute freak.
There is nobody like me.
6'3", 300 pounds.
A one-man wrecking ball.
I am going to take everything that you've worked your entire life for.
Lars Sullivan caught the one strike that I've used to knock all my opponents down, but he will feel the full force of the Black Mass at Takeover Chicago.
Lars Sullivan and Aleister Black coming to blows in the ring. Oh my God! Aleister Black is at the mercy of Lars Sullivan. And at another freak accident. Things do not bode well for the NXT Championship reign of Aleister Black 3 in a row.
This is your reality in Chicago.
So yes, Lars Sullivan versus Aleister Black.
Well, this promo was pretty much all about the Black Mass kick. How Aleister Black has devastated every opponent he's been at so far, up to and including the former NXT champion, CN. And, you know, he tried it on Lars Sullivan and it was caught. And Aleister Black got hit with the freak accident. And, you know, it's kind of Lars Sullivan put himself into this match by interrupting a number one contenders match between the Velveteen Dream and Ricochet and saying, look, I've just taken both of these guys out. I think I should get the shot. And he has.
Well, it's been such an interesting build, like you say, with no Black Mass and Lars Sullivan known to hit it. I think we're a freak accident away from a new NXT champion tonight. And in this one, it's going to be so interesting to see who comes out on top. He's an imposing man, Lars Sullivan. So prediction-wise, in this, I have gone, tonight, Dan, will be no freak accident. Because the Black Mass kick will be heard and Black will hit it and retain the NXT title.
I think the Black Mass kick will be caught by Lars Sullivan's chin. I've gone for my man, Ali B.
Ali B. So there you go. We've gone for Aleister Black in this one. This is going to be a difficult one. So let's hear Aleister Black's entrance.
And then when Ali B retains it, EC3 is going to jump over the barricade and he's going to get hit with a Black Mass kick as well.
Oh, don't. The champ is here. The man you picked as yours a year ago, and now he stands here NXT champion.
Gosh. Yeah. Yes, it's no coincidence that my guy Ali B took the title off my guy, my 311 boy, CN. Who took the title off your guy. Had to be done.
So Aleister Black, he sits where he wants, but can he kick where he wants? I think the game plan for Lars Sullivan tonight has got to be just his normal and his ability over Aleister Black these recent weeks. He's proven he can hit him with a freak accident. He's just got to tonight. I think we'll get the job done. What does Ali B have to do if he wants to retain?
Well, he has to try and absorb as much of the offense that Lars Sullivan can deliver, and we know he's a powerful guy. He's beaten tag teams on his own. He's overcome the odds. He's even beaten the great Ricochet and Velveteen Dream down. Both of those, halfway through a match.
Oh, here we go. Introductions for Aleister Black and Lars Sullivan. Well, I said in a live show it felt like Lars Sullivan was a champion going in this one, or Aleister Black was the underdog. And I still feel the same here. Aleister Black has got to prove he's not a one-hit wonder and he can retain his NXT title. Yeah, he beat CN, but now what? Can he get through his first proper title defence?
Well, he's not exactly dwarfed by Lars Sullivan, is he?
No.
Maybe slightly, in body mass, but what the body mass lacks, the black mass will make up for.
Yeah, well, you talk about size of a bowling ball. Lars Sullivan makes Albert's head look normal. So
he has got a fucking noggin on him.
He really has. He's a big man. But Black's, like I said, not intimidated. And getting in Lars's face. And it's funny if it was just black mass, 1, 2, 3.
Aleister Black just standing there silently looking into the eyes. And a striking ability from Black. He comes straight out of the block, but one kick to the midsection from Lars Sullivan. Plants Black. Both men going for their finisher.
Oh my God.
Both men avoiding each other's finisher.
He's caught the black mass again, but Black with the kicks.
Sends Sullivan tumbling to the outside. Black follows him.
Oh my God, forearm. And now with a combination, he wants to take Lars out early.
Gets thrown onto the apron.
Oh!
Double knees, takes down Lars Sullivan.
There's a different side of Black that we're seeing tonight. He's the underdog.
He needs to keep his finger on the trigger. But a couple of big blows from Sullivan kind of puts Ali B back on the starting blocks.
It's like a tree falling at you as both men in. And Black hits a knee, but only gets a 1 and gets pushed off.
1.
And now Black's going to go for the arm. The thing I like about Sullivan, though, he sells quite well for a big man. I'm not going to say he's agile, but the way he goes down, the way he fucks about. I don't know if it's intentional he does it, but there's a couple of things he did in a ladder match. And in other matches I've seen, he's not kind of a typical big man. I think maybe with Strowman...
No, I think, with Black, with Sullivan, if he wants to be a legitimate big man... He doesn't need to sell as dramatically as he does, but he's still got the quick recovery time as a big man does, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, exactly what you mean. Black's on the 8th and he gets caught by Lars. Not going to go power slam. I don't think this will be a long match as Lars just runs through Black.
Yeah, sends him rolling to the outside. Black's going to catch his breath.
And the fans booing Lars Sullivan. And now he's got Black to send him. No.
Black reverses it. Sends Sullivan chest first into the ring post.
And a big impact there. I think the ring moved a little bit as Black now goes on the apron. And he's going to try and hit everything now off the second. Oh my God.
A moonsault off the second rope. Gets caught by Sullivan and just hangs him up on the edge of the ring apron. Shoves him into barricade.
Well, they've been on the outside in as much as they've been inside. Referee needs time to take control. Lars keeps breaking the count though. Nearly fucked it, didn't they? Saved it. Aleister Black back in, but he is punch drunk at this moment in time.
I think Sullivan is still slightly too green.
There's shades of that with him, isn't there? He pushes Black down. Too much too soon maybe, but Black kicks out.
A nonchalant cover there by Lars Sullivan. Not able to get the job done though. But he's still making Aleister Black expel energy by getting his shoulder up.
And now the clubbing forearm.
Who's the man?
But you would say the way this match is going and the way the build-up has, that Black's still got a chance in this. You've always said, and I always repeat it, that Black gets stronger as the fight goes on. He's like the Iron Fist, if you will, apart from not a shit Netflix series. Putting Aleister Black to sleep right now. It's been a dominating performance by Lars. And I told you, it's been the worst match of the night. I mean, the other matches have been cracking, but we're still waiting for this to heat up a little bit. Can Black fight up and fight out? I think the crowd a little bit they have been for the others. But Lars stops Aleister Black. Maybe they're in awe of Sullivan's size. Oh my God.
Oh, Sullivan pops Aleister Black onto his shoulder for the freak accident. Ali with the backslide, trying to drag the big man down, but gets caught. Lifted straight up to his feet. Just a power slam down to the mat.
Well, it ain't pretty, but it's effective. But as he goes for the cover, Black does too.
Two.
And maybe Lars Sullivan has Aleister Black's number. When we've seen it sometimes in professional sports, some team has another team's number, you know. Will this be the case here tonight? Will we see a new NXT champion? Aleister Black struggling to get to his feet, but still fight.
Hitting a big elbow to the jaw of Sullivan, but Sullivan just laughing it off. But Black responding with a few more thunderous shots.
And Lars picking Black up, pop-up power slam, but Black managing to kick out. Nigel said, that was 2 and 7/8. Kind. What's Nigel beginning to sound like then?
That was 2 and 7/8. That was very close for Lars Sullivan. No, I'm too.
Oh, yeah. Blame the tiredness as Black is
I'm
down.
not a performing monkey.
Lars, dance, monkey, dance. Lance to the top.
Lance.
I called him Lars. I'm tired. And Black gonna go get him.
He is a tired. My penis is wide awake.
Alistair Black's got his penis. Oh, well done. Alistair Black's got Lars Sullivan now on the top. But Lars fighting. Big elbows to the back of Lars Sullivan's head. He falls now on the apron. Oh.
Sweeps the legs of Alistair Black, though, hangs him up on the top, then clotheslined him as he was perched. And Alistair Black's laying where he wants.
And now Lars Sullivan going up. Oh my God, this could break the ring.
This is going to be a big mistake.
Here comes Lars. Oh!
Alistair got his knee up just in time, but I think that hurt his knee more than it did Lars Sullivan's jaw.
Well, if he hurt his knee, can he hit a Black Mass kick?
If he's hurt his jaw, the Black Mass kick's going to hurt even more, though.
Was weakening him up. That was last second there. Just shows the dexterity of Alistair Black.
The Sullivan's up first.
Sullivan missing as the match has gone on. Black's wearing into this. Maybe Sullivan's tank is empty and gets frogged a little bit there by Ali B. And again, but he's not taking him down. Lars screams but gets a leg caught.
Oh. A knee shot to the jaw. Alistair Black nips up to his feet. Sullivan's up to his as well. Ali B with a lovely combination. Punches and kicks. Springboard moonsault. 1, 2. Oh.
Well, Lars somehow managing to kick out. But Alistair Black building up now as he looks to end it. Black Mass kick. He's lifting his Lars' head up.
Oh, but Sullivan's grabbing hold of the foot. Flipping Alistair over.
Oh, my God. Oh.
And then going low, chop blocking that knee.
And now Lars running in, but Black with a boot up.
Another big boot to the kick. Big kick to the chest. Another boot to the chin. And a big kick to the chest.
But it injured him, and now, my God, Lars Sullivan's got Alistair Black wrapped around his head. Oh, my God. And the NXT title could change hands, and this is sickening. Alistair Black is serious trouble getting manhandled.
Punch him, bite him, scratch him, kick him.
Well, anything.
Fart in his face.
Keep up to the NXT title. Rolls up Lars too.
Oh.
But Lars getting the shoulder up at 2.
2.
And now he's going to pick him up. Freak accident. Oh.
Black holding on, planting Sullivan with a DDT.
Well, both men down, trying to catch their breath. Lars is on his belly low, so it's difficult. You can't turn him. Got to turn him to get the pin. Turn it. Well, both men down now, back to their feet. Lars on the apron catches Black with a huge forearm.
Yeah, after Ali caught him with a spinning back elbow.
Well, Black might be out.
Both men in no man's land. Black fighting out of everything he's got. Big boots to the jaw. Hits 3. Looking for a 4th. Gets caught by Sullivan. Power slam on the hard part of the ring.
God. Black is in serious trouble. Lars throws him in. He's going to go up yet again, even though he got caught with a knee last time. Hits a diving headbutt. 1, 2... Oh!
And somehow Alistair Black was able to kick out.
Well, I don't know how he did. Well, we thank our lucky stars. Lars nearly had him down there.
Stars Lars. House mouse.
And now Lars waiting for Alistair Black to get to his feet to end this. Oh!
Black jumps over, lands on the back of Sullivan.
Black Mass kick to the back of the head. 2.
Oh, Sullivan managed to kick out. I think he missed that by a mile.
I think he did as well. Oh, my God. It depends if they show a replay of it.
They won't.
Unless he hit him too hard and he's bleeding now. Because the referee's putting on gloves. You don't know where the blood's coming from. He might not have got all the Black Mass. Lars getting to his feet. Black Mass again, but gets caught. Oh my God, clothesline.
Black inside out with a clothesline.
Clothesline and now freak accident. Black again.
Black pushes him off. A running knee to the jaw. Bang.
Black Mass kick knocks Lars down.
Gets back up again. Nothing's going to keep him down.
And he's saying he's not done yet. And they're saying one more time.
Bang. Knockout blow. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
And Ali B retains his title in spectacular fashion against the Freak.
Well, what did you think of the match?
I thought it was quite good, actually. You know, you can still see Sullivan's greenness grinning through a bit there, but you know, I think they've managed to kind of cover it up slightly. And yeah, you know, it probably has been not the greatest match of the night, but it's still better than a majority of the ones shown on WWE pay-per-views.
I think a match on any, this match on any card would be a really good match because what we've seen tonight, I think it is a good match. There was a couple of little things maybe didn't work out, but still good. I think Aleister Black comes away well from victory, and Lars does look like a monster, even though he's busted up inside. He might have lost a tooth, and it was a good story because the Black Mass kick couldn't get the job done. Once, twice, so 3 times, a lucky charm. Lars came so close, and the freak accident was protected as well. So that's, I suppose, a bonus for him. So who's next in line? Who would you like to see next in line for Aleister Black? If you were his manager, who'd you pick next?
Adam
I thought you were
I couldn't even finish that. I'll have a triple threat match between Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and EC3 for a number 1 contenders match. See who deserves it.
Oh, that's quite cool. I like that match. But Aleister Black, one thing about him, he sits where he wants. And he celebrates with the crowd in Chicago.
It's the Chicago way.
I would like for him to face the winner of Ciampa versus Gargno at the next takeover. I think that would be quite cool. And speaking of Ciampa versus Gargano, that is our main event for the second takeover in a row. It's a Chicago street fight. Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano. Let's have a look at the promo.
If Johnny Wrestling loses,
Gargano is furious.
Johnny Wrestling is gone for good.
Finally have my moment. Who do you hate more than a friend who stabs you in the back?
And with the bell, this unsanctioned match begins.
You're selfish.
He is one of the most dangerous
I am
superstars.
scared for Johnny Gargano right now. This is my moment.
Gargano going for the fight of his life here against Tommaso Ciampa.
Tommaso Ciampa has taken over.
How is Gargano staying alive in this match?
Gargano has the clutch in his possession.
Why'd he stop?
Why is he stopping?
Oh!
FTF with the brakes. There's the tap.
Johnny Gargano's back!
And Johnny Gargano now will get to celebrate with his loving wife, Candice LeRae. They have been put through hell by Tommaso Ciampa. That is all now behind them.
Takeover New Orleans. I remembered exactly who Johnny Wrestling is. And I was ready to move forward.
For too long, I was defined by 2 words. Tommaso Ciampa.
My dream since day one is to be the NXT champion.
Aleister Black, I am challenging you!
And I knew, once I beat you, I could do it. I was leaving Full Sail as the new NXT champion.
Oh my God! What the hell? Tommaso Ciampa brutally attacking Johnny Gargano!
Maybe in your fairy tale world, you actually believed I wasn't coming back.
Oh my God!
Tommaso Ciampa had different plans.
Someone needs to stop this madman!
Just like in Chicago.
Johnny Wrestling is gone. I win.
While my husband's future may be uncertain, you will know that Johnny Gargano was better than you.
But you know that that boy you call a husband isn't half the man that I am. You made me. You put her in harm's way. You live with that.
This thing was personal since day one. But you brought Candice into this?
A street fight? I'm done with this. I'm done.
This is a signed contract for Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa 2 in a street fight.
Takeover Chicago, going back to where this thing first started.
We're not confined by that wrestling ring, Johnny Wrestling.
I'm not coming to Chicago to wrestle. I'm coming to beat the hell out of you.
Johnny Gargano may have won the battle, but I will always win the war.
Tell mom, tell dad, tell wife, tell them all to stay home. Things are gonna get ugly.
Last time we were in Chicago, I left in an ambulance. And I'm gonna make sure you leave the same exact way.
So the build up to Gargano and Ciampa, it's been massive. We're focused on this one as the last takeover, of course non-sanctioned, and it was Ciampa versus Gargano in an absolute 5-star war. Gargano getting the victory. We thought that was it, but there's so much more to this. Like we say, 392 days ago at NXT Takeover Chicago, when Ciampa turned his back on Gargano. And it goes back even further than that with a correct class team with DIY and everything like this to build up to it. But has it sent Johnny Gargano over the edge? Has this gone too far now between Ciampa and Gargano? We see what happened to Candice LeRae, and these two men will not stop until the other one, I think, is no longer breathing, it seems, at this point, Dan.
Yeah, it certainly seems like a major blood feud. Major blood feud. And, you know, both men aren't going to stop until the other one is no longer a member of NXT.
Yeah, I mean, it's been shocking what we have seen and the kind of brutality of it. And every week it takes up the next level. And now we've got the emotional story of Candice LeRae saying she's sick of seeing Johnny Gargano coming home in a net brace or being sent to hospital. And tonight, well, she didn't want anything to do with it. And we see what happened to her. Will we see Candice LeRae tonight? Will she want it to end? Will this actually be the end? I just don't know. This is going to be a hell of a match. It's the main event again, so it just tells you how important the story is to NXT in itself. Do you think Gargano should embrace his dark side tonight? Anything goes.
Well, I think, you know, during these matches, Gargano does embrace his dark side, but not in the side where he'd kind of join Ciampa.
Was there anything that we see Gargano walking by at that point, as he says he's going to fight Ciampa, or am I just wishful thinking?
Well, you know, it's Johnny Gargano made himself known during EC3's match. Will EC3 make himself known during Johnny Gargano's match?
Well, it'd be an interesting thing if it does happen. Depending on the outcome, and with Ciampa, he's the most hated man in NXT, and everybody loves Gargano. But I don't know what to expect tonight. I think we'll see blood. We'll see all sorts of stuff. They've got to go better than they had at TakeOver, and they had a perfect match at NXT TakeOver.
He looks like Captain America.
And he is ready for this match. Big match, Phil. And Candice LeRae is here tonight.
And she's on the side of her husband. She's giving him her crutch. And a walking stick.
Oh. Go get him, Tiger. It's to kick his ass. Ciampa from behind. Go on. Well, Gargano's coming at him. What an ovation. Johnny Gargano. It's a shame Mauro Ranallo's not here to fucking go mental and Gargano comes out.
Gargano.
My God, heinous attack. Of course, Mauro Ranallo's not here because he's got a boxing commitment. But I think Percy Jackson / Watson, Vic Joseph and Nigel McGuinness are alright.
He's got a boxing commitment. What is someone punching him in the ring?
No, he's got a contract for Showtime as well as NXT. And guy like I said, ready, Captain America. Is it going to have a civil war here tonight with Tommaso Ciampa? Is he the Winter Soldier? Is he the first Avenger?
Well, Thanos Ciampa is going to get his gauntlet out.
Yeah, the destroyer of worlds. Gargano's ready for action. Like anything goes. There's a lot of Gargano fans. Well, everybody's a Gargano fan. All right, so prediction time, Dan. Who have you gone for in this match?
Well, I think this is going to be the last battle these two men have. So on that note, I have gone for Johnny Wrestling to lose.
You've gone Ciampa in this one. I hate to disappoint you, Dan, as Ciampa does come out here, but I have also gone Tommaso Ciampa in this match, so it means that I do win the point. We go equal 2 points all for NXT TakeOver events. But if I do get Ciampa right, get the perfect score as well. So one away from that, which is a bonus point. Ciampa can A. Why did you think Ciampa for?
Johnny won the last one. Ciampa's going to win this one.
I think that makes sense. I think the way we've been building it out, I was a bit worried that they're saying, like, on this date from here to here. But I do see some shenanigans going on. I don't know. Maybe EC3 at ringside. But Ciampa's ready for action, and they've got their street clothes on. Well, he's just like Captain America, but he's ready for a fight. And they both start off with a crutch. Oh my God.
Well, they have a sword fight with their crutches, and then it gets personal.
Well, Ciampa clotheslined out by Gargano. Already this has started off quick. Super kick by Gargano on Ciampa.
And just flips off the apron, takes down Ciampa.
I think they just went backstage and go, I'll tell you what, we're just going to go out there and go, like, fuck them. Let's just chuck everything we've got. Gargano's going to throw Ciampa with by beard. Oh, Nigel McGuinness.
Well, James, I didn't expect that one to come and hit me straight in the head, but it damn hurt, and I feel I'm concussed.
Well, do you know, he had to retire due to... well, no, he didn't actually. I think he had AIDS or something, hepatitis B, but concussions were a big problem with Nigel McGuinness. He just got kicked in the face. And Ciampa running away, Gargano going right after it. And this is beyond anything. I didn't think it was going to start off like this, as they're into the crowd now.
Oh, and Ciampa trying to fight back. Kicks to the midsection of Gargano, clubbing blow to the back.
Oh, you Healy Hill.
You can't even rip it.
It's a good, can't rip the plastic sign. So he hits him with it. Oh, wait a minute. It was placed there.
Oh, it was a stop sign. But Johnny Gargano is going to go with a stop sign.
And now he's just whipping the back of Ciampa. But Ciampa might get knocked down, but he gets back up again. The old hide a stop sign in the sign thing. Ah.
Oh, that old classic one.
Yeah, go on, touch him.
Not only are we going to have a stop sign, but it's going to be hidden in a Johnny Gargano style.
Yeah, genius.
It's nothing like fucking Terry Funk saying, Mick, you should start that match on top of that cage. No. We're going to have a stop sign hidden in a Gargano sign.
This is hardcore.
Out of the fucking box.
This is hardcore. Of course, don't forget, Gargano now is on top. I don't know, he must be at least 10 foot high.
At least 15, 20 foot high.
Oh my
Flying
God.
cross body. Takes down Ciampa. It's not quite a choke slam, Hell in a Cell, and you can tell We have not long ago watched Mankind versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell.
Oh my God. It must have fallen at least 20 foot.
At least 30 to 40 feet in the air.
Well, in a couple of episodes' time, we'll be watching King of the Ring 98 with, of course, that infamous Hell in a Cell match. We'll be releasing it on the day 20 years previously. But in this one, Ciampa wishes he could go back 20 years, probably high school, where he never met Johnny Gargano. Ciampa in serious trouble, just trying to get away from Johnny. This is definitely a dark side for Gargano. Nigel McGinn is still not recovered. And now trash can into the ring. Nigel back up, and now a chair. Trash can lid thrown in. Now he's got the lid.
Ciampa ducks it. German suplex.
Oh, sickening impact there on Johnny Gargano's back and neck. And Ciampa now just pressing Gargano into the chair. Oh my God.
Looking to stomp it, but Johnny moving out the way at the last second.
And now clotheslines and the Psycho Killer chants. And Johnny wrestling, dueling, and Ciampa now German. He has got a black heart. He's got his former best friend. And he's not letting go.
He's going to go for the trivecta.
And now Gargano again. Oh my God.
And Ciampa's still not releasing. He's like a pit bull.
And he seems to have a grin on his face. Seems to be enjoying this. Gargano just struggling to grab anything. Not anywhere near a rope either.
Standing switch. Delivers a German of his own, but a release. It looks like Ciampa was ejected from a moving automobile.
And Gargano follows it up with a suicide dive. Ciampa flies halfway up the ramp. And Gargano there just taken out Tommaso. And now he's got Ciampa, throws him into the stairs. And Gargano going under the ring. What's he looking for? Oh my God.
Well, he didn't see that knee from Ciampa coming.
And that definitely dimmed the lights there. Ciampa's got Gargano, throws him into barricade. Oh, upside
Turns
down.
him upside down, yeah.
And now Ciampa's got the stairs. He's struggling with them. Don't forget, they must weigh at least 200 pounds.
At least 3.25 tons.
And now he's putting it in position.
Very strategic place.
Boot to Gargano's face.
Well, hashtag DIY.
Well, Ciampa takes over Chicago. That's what his T-shirt says.
And he's taken over Johnny Gargano as well.
And the Psycho Killer getting another trash can.
Failed. Get some more toys out to play with.
Well, he's like a kid in a candy store. Doesn't know what to eat. Don't know what to use on Gargano. He's got the chair.
Oh, rams it into the midsection of Johnny.
Oh my God, now he's got the chair wrapped around the neck of Gargano. Just fighting with his right hands.
Johnny can't even defend himself.
You're so cool in your Stone Cold vest. Oh my God, he's going to kill him on the stairs.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my God.
Sends him throat first with that chair wrapped round his neck into the steel stairs.
Oh my God, he can't recover from that. He broke his neck. That is sick by Ciampa.
I mean, I don't ever think I've seen a move as sick as that since I watched The Undertaker Mankind Hell in a Cell match. Sorry.
My God, that is disgusting. Usually we see that takes wrestlers out for months. Gargano's expected to wrestle here. And look at that, he probably lost nerve feeling. And now the trash can from Ciampa.
Straight across the back of Gargano.
And Ciampa seems to be enjoying this.
Well, it's a slow, methodical beatdown from Ciampa. Gargano has absolutely got nothing to defend himself with.
And now Gargano's face against those stairs. Now Ciampa's got a trash can.
And just throws at him.
Oh my God, Ciampa is on top in this one. Oh, that might have busted Gargano open. Ciampa takes his top off. And now he's got the t-shirt. He wrapped it around Gargano's neck. Have you ever seen this type of punishment from Ciampa?
No, it's just an absolutely brutal beatdown.
And now Ciampa mocking Gargano. Can't even get to his feet without Ciampa's assistance.
Head first into the turnbuckle. And Ciampa's just kicking away at the midsection. Johnny he's been unresponsive in this match for the past 5-10 minutes.
And now Ciampa's going to use the move that don't work in real life. Oh my God.
Well, that looked like that certainly worked.
Head first into the bottom turnbuckle, maybe into that metal holding. No, he's got handcuffs. Oh my God. Oh, this is not good. Gargano's up on that second rope at the moment on the outside. Ciampa's going to handcuff him. No, this is heinous.
Gargano's trying to fight back though, delivering the lefts and rights.
Oof. But one elbow by Ciampa stops him. Oh my God.
A step up Insecurity drops Ciampa, sends him reeling for a moment as Gargano springboards through the second rope.
And now Ciampa is in trouble. Gargano grimacing out there, but he's going to take his belt off.
I wondered why he had that round his waist.
Take him to the woodshed. Oh!
Jesus Christ.
He's whipping him like a government mule.
I bet Ciampa regrets taking his t-shirt off now.
Should have come out like Kane, fully dressed.
I'd have come out like D-Lo.
The helmet. Yeah. Oh my God, just get whipped from pillar to post. Payback from Gargano. Oh, now he's got the belt buckle. Oh!
Straight to the forehead of Ciampa.
And Gargano's not playing anymore. He's got a trash can over Ciampa's head. Super kick to the trash can. Ciampa may be out.
Yeah, we haven't seen a pinfall in this match. This is just a brutal all-out war between these two guys.
Well, Gargano set the trash can up between the third and second turn. He's going to go pick up to slam Ciampa, but no.
Ciampa fights out.
Jesus Christ, to powerbomb into a backstabber. Knee with a trash can to the face. And
Gargano managing to get his shoulder up at 2.
It's
the first pinfall we've seen in this match.
And now he wants Gargano back to his feet. He's going to try the knee again.
And it connects for the second time.
Now Ciampa on the apron with Gargano. Oh my God, pick him up on his shoulders. No, Gargano fighting it. He knows this will be it. The stairs are right there. And Gargano now working on the arms. Gargano with the elbows and with Ciampa's head, but Ciampa's got Gargano. No.
He plants Gargano back first onto them steel stairs that were strategically set up earlier. Goes for another cover.
Oh my.
But Johnny Gargano still managing to get his shoulder up at 2.
2. Stay down, Johnny. Stay down, Gargano. It's not worth this. He gets... like you said, that's taken out on the stairs. How much punishment each man dished out to each other. This is a completely different match to what we saw at the last takeover. This is just destruction. And now Ciampa going to the trusty toolbox. What would you pull out your toolbox to use?
I'd use some bolt cutters.
Well, Ciampa...
chop his fingers off.
Weirdly enough, Ciampa's just got the bolt cutters. And he...
cutting along the strings that tension the ring.
Well, the thing is, ring's got a little bit of protection on it, padding, but how thin is that ring protection, Dan?
That ring protection is mere millimetres thin, but you take off that little padding bit and there's going to be nothing but timber boarding.
And how hard is that? It's harder than concrete, isn't it?
Nah.
It's harder than concrete, isn't it?
Nah. James, I'm a carpenter. I can't make myself look like an idiot just for dramatic purposes.
Well, I can tell you, Dan, it's harder than concrete.
And I can disagree with you.
No, it's not. It's Look, I think I know a little bit more about plywood, whatever it is, about wood than concrete. And I know this wood is like concrete. They've soaked the wood in concrete as Ciampa now with a chair to the back of Gargano. There's barbed wire fibres in that. It's thumbtacks. This is sickening. By God, I'm not saying anything less than Ciampa waving goodbye to Gargano.
Taking up that foam padding from the ring. Well, they are actually quite thick. They're probably about 6x2 boards laying lengthwise.
Exactly.
It's still gonna be solid.
As hard as concrete there.
Not
That trash
quite,
can
but
in that
quite
corner. That trash can in the corner is going to play a role. And also now, oh my God, Ciampa looking to put Gargano away. And thank God there's not a match after this. They've destroyed the place.
That's why this match is on last then.
And Ciampa now biting at the cut of Gargano. Tasting blood and he likes it.
I like the way your blood tastes.
I like it when you put your blood in me. And what the fuck is Ciampa going to do? This is disgraceful as he shouts to Gargano. It's all on you. Oh no, he's already done this on the stairs. Don't do it on the wood. Oh God.
Gargano wiggling free.
Ciampa's going to go through.
No, he's managing to fight out.
Gargano pulls Ciampa's arm down and then kicks him in the head. Both men fall and now Gargano looking for a crutch to lean on. He wants the one that his wife gave him. No, that's shit as well.
He was giving one to Ciampa.
He's saying, there you go, that's your one. That's my one.
I'm in a fourth fight.
And now both men just brawling away.
Yay punches both men on their knees in the middle of the ring. Or what's left of the ring, should I say.
We've not seen a ring destroyed like this since One Night in China. And Gargano, Ciampa, they've got chutzpah, let me tell you. And Gargano now finally getting the better of Ciampa.
The Ciampa's still coming back, delivering kicks. Step up into Guri from Johnny Wrestling, though.
Oh, but Ciampa with a knee to Gargano. Now he's got the crutch.
Super kick, Joe.
Oh! Double hit, but Gargano lands on Ciampa. Oh!
I thought it was all over then.
Somehow Ciampa managing to kick out. Both men down. Ciampa now going to the outside. He's on the apron. He's in a bit of trouble. And after Aleister Black... Oh, we did that, didn't we? Points? No, we didn't. After Aleister Black versus Lars Sullivan, we get a point each, so it's 4-3 now.
And Gargano springboarding over the top, but gets caught with a trash can lid that Ciampa had in his hands.
Oh my fucking buggery. And Ciampa now might be able to put Gargano away. And Ciampa goes with a running knee, but Gargano dodges out of the way.
I want Gargano to win this now so they can get a perfect score.
Ciampa feeling the knee, the bad knee with a knee brace on. And that's what he lost, and now he's going to look to use it.
Well, Gargano sees a bullseye there, starts punching away at the knee of Ciampa. I think he's gained his second wind, and Tommaso's chomping at the bit.
And Gargano's got the chair, and just going after Ciampa. You're going to break his leg again. The surgically repaired knee. And this is Gargano here.
He's turned it up a notch.
With a leg lock, but pushing him off. Oh!
Back of the head first into that trash can. Gargano escape.
And he's got it in. Gargano struggling to get to that bottom rope. He's going to
matter anyway.
Well, I don't think it would. Yeah, no disqualification. But is he passing out?
He's got weapons next to him.
And he's got all that knee touch
that his wife gave him.
And Ciampa realises that and tries to turn it back round now, so he can't use it.
He's got an STF locked in.
He's using it against him, and now the clubbing blows to Gargano. And these forearms absolutely taking its toll. And now Ciampa trying to tighten up that. It gives him the support that he needs. But Gargano's still got the crutch and he's using it to stand up. Or to sit up even.
Gargano's nose is busted open.
And the knee there by Ciampa. This is the second most brutal match I've watched today. This is the most brutal match in NXT history. And Gargano now is in trouble with a crutch. Oh my God.
Straight to the back of the neck, and that has been the main target for Ciampa.
Oh.
And fuck knows how, but Gargano managed to kick out.
And Gargano just won't stop. As Ciampa looks at him, it's almost like he doesn't want to inflict this pain on Gargano. And then he just keeps doing it. Like he's wondering, why won't you go away? Why do you keep coming back for more?
What the fuck is up with you? He's like, if you'd have fought like you fought in these last two matches, when we was going against Authors of Pain for the tag team titles, we'd have fucking won that match, exactly. You twat.
Instead we're doing this now.
Join the dark side, Johnny.
And Ciampa now.
Let me help you out, mate. Let me help you out.
Ciampa helping him up. That's a lovely thing to do. And now they're going up the ramp. Two gladiators together. Ciampa saying, you're my family. We travelled the world together. And Ciampa saying to him, say bye-bye to everyone. Oh.
Sends him face first into that LED screen.
And this is exactly where we were 392 days ago on the stage with a big knee by Ciampa.
On this stage. Sorry.
No, it's a good one. For this time of night.
The announcer's table's down by the ring now, isn't it?
It is tonight. But there might be something nearby that they can use. I think that's what Ciampa's scouting.
A convenient table set.
Oh!
Wow.
Wouldn't you know? Convenient table set up there. With just one light on and a cable.
Well, it doesn't look like Johnny Gargano's lights are on.
The lights may be on, but no one's home. Ciampa throws Gargano there. Dead weight. And what an end to this rivalry as Ciampa was to put Gargano through. It start and finish the same. Another unbelievable match between the two, but now I feel this is the end. Ciampa has got Gargano's wedding ring.
Oh,
that's fucked up, man. And Ciampa spits at it and throws it away. You son of a bitch.
You sick bastard.
I don't believe this. Now Ciampa smirking. Oh, fuck. Oh. That's the second biggest bump I've seen today. No. Fucking hell.
You'll see the bump in my trousers.
Gargano jumps off for Ciampa and I think kills him.
Yeah.
Straight onto the concrete floor, through the table. That's it. They're both down. They're both out. Well, this is crazy. And they're going to get neck brace and, yeah. See a replay of it. Gargano jumps. I mean, they must be at least 15 foot in the air.
At least 20 to 25 feet in the air.
The impact there of Ciampa's head hit. And not going to end well. And he comes back from serious injury. What does he do? Gets put through a table and that's serious injury. Gargano back up. And a Johnny wrestling chant. And this is it. Ciampa's getting stretchered out. He's got race on.
Well, that's one way to get yourself rid of a problem.
Ciampa might never wrestle again. Oh, fucking hell. They've got a stretcher now. And this is not good.
They got a Party Marty t-shirt. The Villain Club.
That's her girl's name.
Party Marty's her girl's name.
And now Ciampa gets stretched out of Gargano. I don't think realised what he's done and this match is over. I think Gargano feels bad for what he's done. I think embracing the darkness. Getting paid back like he did and no wedding ring. Well, to be fair, yeah, he spat his wedding ring threw it away. That was Maybe should have done that.
So does that mean Johnny Gargano's now singling?
And Gargano saying, "Nah, fuck this. That ain't that.
I ain't having that."
That's payback for Chicago. That's not payback for tonight." And he's stopping the doctors. Oh my God!
He certainly is embracing the dark side. As
Well,
he wheels Ciampa down towards the ring.
Well, he's embracing the dark side. Ciampa's in a brace, so it's not very fair as they come down here. It's not fair as they come down here.
I think Ciampa's trying to shout something to Gargano, but he's not listening.
Don't hurt me. I'm injured. He can't feel his legs. He's in a neck brace. God damn it. And Ciampa is getting assaulted by Gargano. Won't give up.
Ciampa can barely stand.
This is disgusting. Gargano has gone too far now. Neck brace off. Gargano escape.
Ciampa's tapping.
Oh, Ciampa's tapping. The officials here trying to get him off, but no referee in sight. Officials down. I think the referee got bumped on the stage, and Gargano's got the handcuffs.
Oh.
Gargano's got Ciampa in a handcuff. Oh, God. And he handcuffs him. Hands behind his back.
Ciampa is defenseless.
Oh. Oh, my God. Gargano, fucking hell. 6 super kicks to the head. Ciampa just got down and said enough's enough. And he's got him again. Gargano escape. Hands are locked so he can't tap out. He's trying to there.
Well, he is tapping out.
And now all the officials out here trying to get Johnny Gargano away. And this is just crazy. Where's Candice? Maybe she can calm down Johnny Gargano, who's still trying to fight away. And now there's a referee out here. And Gargano's fighting every single guy to get his hands on Ciampa. But Ciampa catches Gargano.
Plants him with a DDT on that exposed ring.
Ciampa going for the pin. Referee. The match is still going. 1, 2, 3.
Hell. Ciampa beat Gargano with his hands handcuffed together.
Oh my God. Johnny Wrestling was caught. And Ciampa, with both arms tied behind his back, beats Johnny Gargano. Who would have seen that coming? Oh my word. And of course, let's not forget, after that, prediction-wise, I do get the point. And it ends 5-4 to me. And I get the perfect score. Whoop, whoop. So I get the bonus point for that. And I go level with Dan, 2 points all. I mean, what a fucking match that was, Dan. What are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely fucking brutal.
The fans are shocked. Must have gone half hour, but this is not over, I don't think, yet. Both men out. Well, he was tapping out, but there was no referees. This is crazy. So, yeah, I mean, that match was just brutal. We'll talk about that more in a minute as we run through the card now and try and get over what we've just seen. That's mental. So, going back to the first match, Birch and Lorcan versus the Undisputed Era. Dan, what are your thoughts on that one?
It was a very energetic match to kick off the show, and it was very well done. Both teams, I think they performed really well, and you can see there's a lot of hatred there. I am really more and more liking the team of Birch and Lorcan as well. I think they're working great together. Still not too struck on the Undisputed Era what their point is, but hey-ho.
I thought it was a great match. I thought it was a great way to open. All four men showed exactly what they could do in the ring. The kind of the style that it was, a hard hitting affair. I thought it was really, really enjoyable. I thought great way to start. I gave that a strong 4.25 out of 5.
I gave that a 4 out of 5.
I thought that was really, really good. Another match. I think for me, Dream versus Ricochet was the best match on the card. I think up until this again. I thought it was fantastic. I thought that's what I was actually written fantastic. I mean, what were your thoughts on Ricochet's performance here?
The heart of Ricochet is absolutely phenomenal, and I just had brilliant match written down. I thought it was great. It was absolutely phenomenal.
It showcased both wrestlers perfectly, didn't it? What the dream was about, what Ricochet was about, and what the story of the match was about. Another one was Cross versus Baszler. Really strong.
I gave that match a 4.5 out of 5, by the way.
4.5. I gave that 4.5 out of 5 as well. We didn't do ratings. Both 4.5 out of 5. Cracker match. Cross versus Baszler. Again, another story really well told, like the other stories told well tonight. I thought that was great. I thought Nikki Cross came across really well. Baszler putting her to sleep. Cross not tapping out. She smiled as she went.
Exactly.
I thought that was brilliant. I gave it a 4 out of 5. Dan?
I put Cross looked great in defeat, and of course she didn't tap out. 3 3/4 for that one.
Yeah.
It was quite a shortish match, but I think that kind of played into the fact that Baszler's not the strongest performer on the card.
Yeah. Next match, NXT title, Black versus Lars Sullivan.
Yes, I think Sullivan is still a bit green around the edges, and that kind of showed in parts of this match. He's still got a fair way to learn, hence why he's in NXT and not on the main roster. But a good match nonetheless, and I gave that a 3.5.
Yeah, I gave that a 3.5 out as well.
What did you give the Cross Baszler match?
4 out of 5.
Right, sorry.
I gave this 3.5 out of 5 because I thought it was quiet in parts. I thought it was good as well, but there was a couple of tiny mistakes that I had a problem with. But apart from that, I think Black come across well, and so did Lars Sullivan. Yeah, 3.5 out of 5. And then the main event, Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano. As we see Candice LeRae out here now, as Gargano's getting attended to by doctors. She's making sure her husband's okay. And Ciampa, he's smirking, Dan.
No, James, he hasn't got a cigarette in his gob. He's got a smile on his face because he knows he has finally beaten his demons in Johnny Gargano.
Absolutely brutal here at Takeover. I mean, that was just a crazy match. Back and forth. It's so different from the last NXT Takeover match that they had in so many different ways. It kind of is still about what happened last year, being put through the table and stuff like that, and everything else that was involved. Really, really well done for the two men. What are your thoughts on that?
Most definitely. Again, yeah, these two guys work really well together, and you could have had another 20 minutes on top of that match, and it still probably would have worked. It's good. Both men had their moments of beating it. Johnny could still argue that he had Ciampa tapping out, but my main note was fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a long night, but it's been a hell of a match there that we've just seen. So finally, rating. What was your rating out of that, sorry?
I gave that a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I gave mine. I gave it another
How
5 out of 5. It's difficult because the last 3 matches Gargano's had on paper of NXT Takeovers have all been 5 out of 5s. So shout for rest of the year at the moment. Rating, I'll do my rating first. I thought it was a really strong takeover. I didn't think it was kind of like a real big feel to it. You know what I mean? Like there's been in past ones with Brooklyn to the Ancients and stuff. But I think overall the card is really enjoyable. You can watch it again. I mean, people might have a problem with Gargano, Ciampa with the length, but this is what makes Takeover so good, that it gives it a chance to show all this. So I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 Takeover.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you on that 8.5 out of 10. There was moments where it felt a bit lackluster. It didn't feel as big as a lot of the Takeover events, but it's not one that aligns itself with the big 4 pay-per-views either. It's kind of its own standalone 5th one throughout the year. So,
Yeah.
It's not expected to be as big as the WrestleMania weekend or the Rumble weekend. So, yeah, but again, nonetheless, all matches delivered. It wasn't a disappointing match throughout.
No, exactly. Like I say, Takeover doesn't never disappoints. I think the thing is, well, maybe if they want to get Money Bank into like a kind of big 5, they like to say maybe a little bit work next year on a presentation at Takeover when Black comes out, treat him more like this is our champion and stuff like this. Even though the Captain America suit was cool. But great pay-per-view. What we'll do now, we won't bring you the next episode of NXT. We're going to end it here now, and we'll bring you all the NXT update when we do that in July. So if you want to follow us, you can on Twitter at WWE Network Review or
at Vince McDan WWE.
I'm at J_Rollins. No. Across all the Google platforms, WWE Network Review, WNRpodcast@gmail.com. We're also on Facebook.
Yes, Facebook. You can come and find our page and give us a like with the WWE Network Review podcast, or you can come and find me and add me as a friend. I am Vince McDan.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, WWE Network Review Podcast. Like, skips go up there. Same time we do other places like SoundCloud.
On your phone.
Follow Diddley, our music maker. We're on Spreaker Radio. We've got our live shows coming back in August. Stitcher Radio, iTunes, where you can download, subscribe, rate and review there. But that is it. I have been James Rowlands, and as always, joined by
Dan White.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and bye.
Bye.